Biggest one of the day. Oh yeah. Maybe we'll get the topwater bite again. I don't know. There we go. There's the egg. Oh yes, right there. That trophy bit. All right. Here we go with my easy launcher again. Seeing how well it does as I get more and more used to it. Use boat launch at your own risk. Meaning what? I'm not sure. There must be some big holes down here. I brought my camera gear in case it stops running. Maybe I'll hook up my pole and my microphone and stuff, but maybe not. So the brake stops it. That works great. Come down here. Now I'm going to detach it. I want to throw this forward. Throw that forward of my wheels. So I don't want to get it caught up in the wheels. Right? I'm not going to unleash this here until I get it in the water. Plus I drilled a couple holes in the back end of my launcher there, so it fills with water, so it won't set that up as bad. It won't float as bad, I don't think. So all right, so now a little further, so we're off. That's good. You can see it floating. Take my strap off. Basically, give it a good shove. Get it all the way off there. See how that worked? Mm-hmm. That worked out good. So then I just pick this up. There we go. If nobody was here, if somebody was coming, I would just pull my boat over to the side, tie it down, and move on. But since nobody's here, I'm just gonna leave it here on the ramp. See how I'm drained? I got holes there. Go ahead and wrap this up to avoid snagging. Basically breaking my wheel. I mean, this is kind of a pain in the butt, but it's so much better than throwing my kayak on its side. And this thing's so light. I mean, it's light, so that's cool. Basically, and pin out. That little split there is basically needed. Otherwise, that's too tight, it won't come out. Put my pin back. Oh, that pin almost fell out. I need to get some longer pins, I think. But that's the same thing there. That comes right out. Yeah, because that'd be a pain in the butt if that thing falls off. Sometimes we just go for boat rides, kayak rides. I mean, what are you gonna do when it's February, cold, raining, and you got a Newport 180 on your boat? You might as well just rock on, right? Wow, a lot of fish right there. Oh, don't want to do that. Get too shallow. Just stay on the other side of that buoy and you'll be fine. Alright, well, it's getting cold. It's not supposed to be raining. It's 48-degree water temperature though. So we're going to go for a little cruise. One thing about this, I mean, you don't need to fish to have this thing, but it's definitely going to be a game changer. I'm at 100%, 482 watts, 25 volts, 4.3 knots. Fully loaded. All my tackle, all my gear. Anything I'd ever need to have on the boat when I'm fishing. Getting the lay of the land. I mean, it's going to help. You know, you see all this rock up here, this chunk rock. One thing they do with this lake that I really, gosh, it does frustrate me a little. They drop it a lot, and they raise it and drop it, dump a lot of water. So a lot of times those fish, you don't really get a pattern. You don't get a pattern. These fish a lot on, you know, shallow water. I mean, they'll come up and, you know, feed in the mornings in the summer and stuff, but it's hard to say where they're setting up from one day to the next, because they might drop it 4 foot overnight. It's not that big of a lake, and I think they're doing that because of the algae blooms, trying to keep it cleaned out, you know. Man, I love this thing. This NK 180 just motoring along, doing a little exploring, a little boat ride on Lacamas Lake. Sit back and enjoy it.